Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as Neil.
Bishop's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. This David ain't Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science.
Stewart's the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubts. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes.
Rappers, I demolish it. I done lost my mind in need of a psychologist. Never cared less back when I was still in colleges. And now the boy be in London, Theophilus. It's tough trying to end up on the paid route. The flow is medium rare. Now bring the steak out. This is my medium here. See how...
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City for a heavyweight fight between the comeback kid Andre Bishop and Reggie Stewart. This the first fight since Bishop injured his right hand against Meldrick Johnson. In talking to trainer Gus Carisi in the lead-up to this fight, he said, no worries at all. Bishop's right hand is just fine.
Well, if there were worries, he wouldn't let us know about it.
Working his way on the outside and working well, he just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught. Why? Because he was standing in front not doing nothing. If you're not going to work, get out of range. Don't let your opponent work.
A headshot blocked. For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's throwing it. What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
It sure is.
He's had so much success throughout his career as Andre Bishop, and the right hand's been a big part of it. Halfway through round number one. So we are underway here, and as we've talked about it going into this fight, and you really touched on this, Teddy, the biggest edge comes with him in terms of his speed advantage.
Yeah, not just with his hands, though. Downstairs with his feet, too.
A well-placed left hand up top. Right to the head with that right. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own.
Okay, that was...
Carisi stresses to Andre Bishop to control every second of the 3 minutes of a round. He did so in that last round.
Yeah, and the way he did it was by controlling range. He's very good at making sure he's the master of distance.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab, all right? Keep throwing that jab.
Stewart's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. Good flush shot upstairs.
There you go. There you go.
Zoning in with the overhand left. Stewart's got to shore things up a bit there. That was a destructive counterpunch he got hit by. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Halfway through this round here. Stewart's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Big shot comes crashing home. On the mark. Beautifully shot. Straight punch right on the mark.
Like an arrow and not shot by Cupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now that's impressive. All week long, everybody was talking about the injury to the right hand of Andre Bishop. He just knocked out Reggie Stewart with that right hand.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
It doesn't get better than a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, coming to you at the site of so many great heavyweight fights through the years, the Thomas and Mack Center.
Protect yourself
Tonight,
at all times.
Andre Bishop takes on Dwight Cooper. Round number 1 between Bishop and Cooper. Of course, Bishop has all the career momentum with the victories at heavyweight against Castillo and Johnson, and most recently against Reggie Stewart. Cooper catches Bishop clean, and oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his cornerman's going to have to take care of it. The cutman's going to have to stop that bleed, but that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
If Dwight Cooper can just step up his offensive attack, he could score a TKO victory here because that cut is worsening. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Good defense just covering up down low. Teddy, you see that cut right there? When you're in a spot like that, do you tell your charge, hey, go after it, worsen that cut?
No, actually I don't, because obviously he did something right to open it up to begin with. Just keep doing those things right, setting it up. If you look for only that, you forget the things that got you there.
Flush right hand to the head. Good block. Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack. Is it a very underrated defensive strategy against a power puncher to be an inside fighter, to actually get in there and smother a guy?
No, actually, instinctively, you know, nature tells you when there's something you should be scared of, and I think you should be scared of a power puncher. Usually you want to stay away from it, and you give them room to catch you.
Really? Bishop's corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over. We're going to have another day when we come back prepared to do it again.
Dwight Cooper's left hook landed the most damaging blow of this fight, and the blood above Andre Bishop's right eye is becoming much more substantial. That's a bad cut.
Now the corner has to do their work, but the fighter, I usually don't say this, but he has to go out there and not worry about winning this round so much. He has to worry about defense. Don't get touched on that cut anymore. Give the work that the cornerman did a chance to get the job done. Get that medicine into the cut.
This fight is way too close. Let's throw.
Start of round number 2, and you know Dwight Cooper is going to be targeting that cut above the eye of Andre Bishop. The thing you have to question is how much work was the corner of Andre Bishop able to do in curbing that bleeding after the first round. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Stay focused on the inside.
Cooper's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Blocks it away. Zones in on that overhand right. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent...
Big shot. Wow. Thunderous right hand floors him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cooper's rising back up. That takes some guts. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. Cooper's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Keep at him!
And we come to the end of round number 2.
It's a man when you love him, right? You're fighting his game plan. Boxing.
Let's go. The fight is too close. Hear me? Too close.
Cooper's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pitch something at his opponent, chuck something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Able to land the hook to the head. That right hand over the top lands flush. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good jab by Cooper. Bishop's been able to hit that target with that straight punch consistently all night long.
Yeah, and he's gotten a little bit of help because his opponent starts leading with those wide shots, and he steps right inside him, right into the eye of the storm.
Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Boy, right on target with that double jab.
Get in there.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper.
Move your head.
Goes up top with the right hand. Scored well up top. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Cooper's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Do that again.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand.
Don't stop. You gotta keep working.
You can get ahead, but you have to keep working.
You're not winning, and you're not losing, kid, but you're not winning. And we have to throw more than this guy. We can pull it ahead, but we gotta fight. We gotta keep going. You got it? You gotta do it. Come on.
Here we go with the 4th round. Andre Bishop's got that look to him like he's ready to fire off, and that time between rounds served him well. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Great combination from Bishop. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Well, this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot. Bishop's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
Close the jab.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
And that does it for this round.
I need you to keep busy, all right? I need more than one punch now. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch out there. All right, listen.
I want combinations. You'll land in one shot, but I need to see 3 or 4.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Cooper's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right, Joe. You know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Bishop snapping that jab. Scores with the combo to the head.
Okay, get your hand.
And he's holding. Cooper's able to land a good, solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That cut over the eye may have been a big wake-up call for Andre Bishop. A knockout victory over Dwight Cooper. Bishop.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. This should be a very interesting one tonight. 10-round heavyweight fight between 8th-ranked Kobe Nichols and the upstart, the comebacking Andre Bishop.
Well, back in the 1900s, the early 1900s, the 1920s, the 1930s, all those great fighters, they used to move up in weight from lightweight to middleweight to heavyweight, and they used to beat bigger guys. Why? They were faster, they were smarter. Bishop gets a chance to show that he's one of those guys.
Nichols is coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk.
We chase crowns till we laying face down. Our worldly possessions keep weighing us down. In rain clouds, I move like a quiet storm. No shroud, stand proud. Why should I conform?
So we are underway between Andre Bishop and Kobe Nichols, as Bishop looking to carry that unbeaten streak forward here. To the head he goes with a left hand. In a matchup like this, Teddy, with a power puncher against a fast fighter, who has the advantage the longer the fight goes on?
Well, almost always it's going to be the power guy because he's not going at a fast rate. He's saving himself. He's placing his punches. The quick guy, he's letting it all go.
I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot up there. Nichols' legs look shaky. He was hurt. Stunned, but all of a sudden now surviving. Clean now. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Nichols is sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
Shots went low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Come on!
remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good shot to the head with that right hand. He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. A little head hunting with the right. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Commits to the straight right. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Kobe Nichols. A clean, crisp right hand by big shot there. Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Okay, now come on. You can do this. You can do this. I need another round from you. I need you to be busy this round, all right? Let's box smart, not get caught.
Bishop's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a big shot.
I think he can survive it. Why? Because he has all that amateur experience. He's been in this position before.
Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Blocks away that headshot. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Nichols is cracked by a shot upstairs. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand. There's a power punch attempt by Andre Bishop, but nowhere near being a connect. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And all of a sudden the tables turn. Nichols is rocked.
What's good for you is good for him.
Oh, and there you go. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Nichols' corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Put your hands down. Let's keep them up.
Listen, your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away. Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, He went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Nichols is crushed by that shot to the head. And he ties up on the inside. Solid left hand to the head. Another clinch. Good effective work with that straight right hand. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? Andre Bishop knocks out Kobe Nichols. And consider this, he fought the majority of the fight with hesitance for going to the body.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother, but I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything. It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to.
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.